All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and it lets me know that you appreciate the time and effort I put into the videos and everything that I share here. And not only that, but it also helps out the YouTube channel with the YouTube algorithm. So I appreciate that very much. Now, right after this chart analysis, I'm going to share with you guys a ticker symbol I mentioned this morning on the Discord, right? If you guys are not aware, I have a Discord. If you want to check out the link is down below. But right after that, I have a ticker symbol for you guys that you won't want to miss. You definitely want to add it to your watch list, because a lot of investors, I know that if you're a first time viewer or you're just coming across this channel and you're like, well, the heading says chart analysis. I do the chart analysis out of gratitude to give the cues to investors to watch for the next day. I enjoy doing that. I enjoy helping others. But where the money's at is on the second half of my videos. And a lot of investors that have caught on to it are realizing that. The second half of my videos is where the money's at. So stay tuned for that, because those are the opportunities that are coming before us ahead of time, right? That's what I try to do. Set ourselves up to maximize profits and minimize losses. But if you want to get live updates on what ticker symbols I'm watching, you can join me over at the Patreon or the Discord. The link is down below. But I want you guys to know that the next part of this video is a speculative stock, just as speculative as SOS. So beware. Proceed with caution when you're watching this and doing your research. So SOS Limited, right? SOS stock has had a volatile day. We're watching this one in the morning on the Discord as well. Spiked up here right at that point, and it started to fall right here to 522, and it ran back up to highs here of 617. So I want you guys to be aware that 617, 616, give or take, our resistance is right there. So I want you guys to be aware of that. Super important to keep that in mind. Now, if that gets broken through, the bulls can start pulling upwards and reaching newer highs, new resistance levels, and pulling away from the 50-day moving average. So the 50-day moving average right here is 522. Anything below that is bearish. Anything above it is bullish. So I want you guys to be aware that right now it's holding on tight, it's holding strong, but this is not stopping for anyone. This is catching up to the price quickly. So if the bulls do not pull through and bring this one up higher to continue the momentum, this will catch up to the price, giving leverage to the bears. So we got two support levels to watch. We got the first one, 552, and the next one down here really close to the 50-day moving average of 523. Keep those points in mind to see if the bulls are losing control within the bullish area, or if the bears are gaining control and tearing it down. Now, if you're a first-time viewer and investor and you found this helpful and informative, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community so they are aware of this information as well. And don't forget to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. And let's jump right into it on the ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. So the ticker symbol I want you guys to add to your watch list is one that I actually do daily chart analysis on, and I mentioned it over at the Patreon since March 27th, especially when it was starting to show weakness. But we're going to go over its chart in just a moment. So here on the screen, I have a stock that I mentioned this morning, and I want to share with you guys a little snippet of what goes on over at the Discord. And by joining the Patreon, you gain access to the Discord. Now, Patreon member slots are actually getting limited. They're getting filled up pretty quick, and I want you guys to see what type of opportunities you can actually obtain or learn from first. Actually, I would tell every single investor and viewer to actually learn from this before actually acting upon it. But some of the ticker symbols that I mentioned, they have opportunities like this one, and today some investors have messaged me and told me, hey, thank you so much, I took this shot, it was awesome, it was a nice write-up, so forth. And I mentioned it at 733. ISIG shot up this morning, just pulled back, seems to have room, sitting at 709. Just needs more volume, very low volume, so be careful, right? So right after I mentioned it, it started to fall a little bit lower, and it hit a low here of 690. And from that point forward, it took off and it reached 915. Okay, this stock right here took off in just 2 hours and gave us back $2 per share if we entered close to the point when I mentioned it or a little bit above it. So that's about 15 to 20% in just 2 hours. And if you actually wanted to play it again from this point right here at 6.55 all the way up to 7.65, a whole entire dollar. It gave you another 10 to 15%. So if you put that together, that was like a 30% opportunity in just one day. Now, am I guaranteeing this every single time? No. But one of the biggest things you can obtain from joining the Discord and even the Patreon is my weekly watch list and the daily movers that I'm seeing as speculative stocks to watch and opportunities that are presenting themselves. Now, this one was pretty low under the radar because the average volume was 9 million. So you really had to dig a little deep to find this. I'm not saying you can't, but I am here to enlighten you guys and cast light on opportunities many other investors may be overlooking or not aware of. And that's what I do. And I enjoy doing that. So over at the Patreon, you can go check out the tiers. They're getting filled up pretty fast. And you gain access to the Discord. You'll be able to see my weekly watch list. And you'll be able to see these opportunities. Now, I really advise every single investor and viewer to learn from this first before just jumping into this type of stuff, because it's a lot more speculative. But I know a lot of investors want to learn about this and have some type of understanding or guidance of where to look. And that's what I'm here for. So we're out here to try to maximize profits and minimize losses. So what ticker symbol do I want you guys to add to your watch list? So the ticker symbol that I want you guys to add to your watch list is Ocugen, okay? Ocugen had a pretty big run, right? As you could see that there throughout the day. I mean, what a jump. Now, this was sitting close to $6 and some change. I've talked about it since March, right? When you think about it, way back at this point right here, March 27th, it was falling. I told every single investor and viewer, watch it closely. The closer it gets to $6, the more interesting it becomes, okay? I talked about why the opportunity is there. I did tell everyone that it's speculative, so be careful. And March 27th at 11:39 p.m. There's the stamp time right there. And it was currently sitting at 7.13 at the time I did this post. Now, did it get closer to $6? Certainly. It dropped down to 5.85, bounced back up and hit a high here of $8. Started to fall, and today had a big run from literally 6.35 all the way up to 8.23 again. Now, something I'm noticing, and I just want to kind of point it out, is that it's been doing this time over time. So this is something to be a little bit aware of, that it's having little spikes, almost looking like that's all it could do, hit up to $8. So I do want investors to be aware of that and be a little cautious, right? Because if you've been getting in and you haven't been taking profits, these might be your opportunities, unless the FDA approval is going to shoot this one up to newer highs, which is what we've been talking about and all the things that have been going on. But today's jump was really due to the fact that last night, if you watch the lightning round or if you look at different articles, Jim Cramer literally said these words. He said, this is a speculative opportunity, but he didn't mention about the Covaxin. That's where I kind of found it interesting. And I don't know what type of statement that was, or he doesn't want to get too much into that speculation, if it's true or not, if they're going to be the U.S. market distributor to get the FDA approval or not. But he just said, you know, they are speculative and an opportunity worth taking a look at because of their technology for the eyes, right? What they really are known for. So he didn't mention anything about Covaxin, which I found interesting, but that made this stock run, and it hit a high here of 8.22. So this is definitely a stock to add to your watch list if you don't have it already. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.